They're in a position where when someone who they perceive has authority, or is a teacher or an instructor, they learn to grant that person some deference. And in a case like this, that can become a real problem. We believe there's a real possibility that there are other victims out there. So what we're asking is anybody that has any information or anybody who feels that they have been victimized to contact us, because we just don't know the extent of the operation.
There's incidents that have occurred in and outside of the studio. A majority of those incidents occurred in the studio. The first case I've worked where we've had a business that has essentially attracted the victims, so to speak.
This is obviously one of the most heinous crimes that can occur in any society. You know, that obviously heightens your concern that this individual has chose a profession that allows him certain access, perhaps, to younger children. Usually what happens in situations like this is the child's behavior will change. There may be an event that they start to shy away from that they used to really enjoy. It's obvious to us that it was the actions of a predatory individual. What happened was that he developed social acquaintances with the family members, and then once they became comfortable with him as far as allowing their children to be with him without supervision, then these incidents occurred. They don't see the person that we see. They've developed relationships with him outside the scope of our investigation. And so they see him as a normal person who is probably being victimized, but we see a different picture because we're dealing with these traumatized children.
Sit down and speak with your child about the karate class. If something is concerning to you that your child says, then contact us at the Chandler Police Department.
Obviously, these young students looked up to him. They may have even looked at him as a father figure. So he was able to use that and lure these young victims into his trap. It's more likely than not that there's additional victims. We consider him to be a threat to the community.
The first one comes forward, it's like a dam breaks, and you'll start getting calls. You put his picture out, and I feel certain we'll get some more calls.